I'm just going to touch on that career business one more time to make sure it hits home, because there's such a controversy about it. And a lot of women are confused or feel bad for having a career, and not having a passion for children right now. Or the opposite is happening. If they just want children, they don't want a career, they feel bad too. So let me straighten that up once and for all. Calmness, calmness. When you are calm, you can receive. And that's when you get love. And when you are stressed and you don't understand what exactly is going on, and you are living in your masculine energy as a woman, and so you'll have the word should come up a lot. See, feminine energy never uses should. She uses could, which gives her liberty and freedom, options. She doesn't have to berate herself. So let's just get straight to it. Love, love, love. Say hi. Say hi. All right. So part of the issue is, and especially the questions that I get is like, well, the career stresses us out, and that's why we have a lot of pressure and we have a lot of pressure. True, but here's why. Because you're not in love with your job, you're in need of your job. Kind of like when you are with a partner and you don't receive all that you need to feel safe and excited and amazing and elated. That partner is in need of you, not in love with you, and you are in need of them, not in love with them. For a woman, in the way we are made, because we are estrogen based, so that's a feeling hormone. That means our feelings need to be a priority because estrogen is about 68% of our body. So think about that for a second. If you use logic to get all your choices, do you think that's going to lead you? Or do you think you've got an inbuilt joy detector and bullshit enhancer where if you use your heart, you can smell, feel, and touch the bullshit and or that which gets you excited? Because the truth, which is what gets you excited, which is your feelings, they can't lie. Because energies are your truth and they can't lie. Just like when you go to a doctor and it hits your elbow and it has to react, energies don't lie. So someone can say nice things, but you don't trust them. You don't this, you don't that. Now, yes, you could be triggered by other events and other things. And especially, I wrote a book called The Wisdom of the Penis, SOS Manual. You can get it on Amazon. It's doing amazingly. It shows you the psychological traps that people put themselves and or hang themselves with their words. And once you see that, you won't be able to unsee and you won't be fooled, because it's very easy to fool masculine energy women. Why? Because they're locked in their mind. Okay, so if they're locked in their mind and the mind is attached to logic and the brain is wired to survive, they're not wired to love, which means they're not wired to create from nothing into something. They're wired to survive, which means they have to be on the lookout for bullshit. So the fact that you have to look out for fear brings the fear to you so that it can have its job and it can say, see, you need my ass or you're fucking hopeless. But if you're in the energy of feminine energy, you're actually plugged into source, God, Allah, Jesus, whatever. And so that which you come from, which is pure love and creation, meaning it's in present energy. God, Allah, source didn't create you based on triggers and other things. It created you fresh. So when you're not in your body's inherited birthright, vagina or penis energy, and you're a woman and in a male mentality, that gives you access to all negativity of experiences. It just keeps you back because it's a faulty energy. So now, here's the one thing you cannot argue with. A woman, in order to be successful, must be happy because she's 68% a feeling hormone first. And that gives her, she's a fucking turbocharged. That gives her immense energy, and then she will be successful. So whether it's a cause she believes in, resonates with her heart, a passion, a sport, a project, whatever, if she's doing it just for money, her health will suffer and her love life and or both will suffer. because her heart is waiting on the sideline and it's thinking, when the fuck is it my turn? Well, if you're not giving me what I want, I'm just going to zap your energy right out of you. And that's what happens. That's why you notice when you get your nails done, you could be tired and you see that bright purple, you see that bright blue and sparkles. You notice how your energy goes up. It's that fucking simple. Men, on the other hand, need to be productive first in order to feel like a badass and then be happy. They're like, because they're purposeful. So what happens when a woman picks a job that is for money, because that's what she believes, her family, her partner, whatever, she will incur a lot of stress and her immune system will go down. And that's why women today have 80% immune disorders and only 20% of the men have that. Now, if your passion and excitement is your children, then that's it. If your passion and or excitement is something else, that's fucking it. Now let me explain that further so you could not have any doubt about what I'm saying. When you create, you love. To create is to love. That love energy extends outwards because it cannot be contained. Expansion is how it reveals itself. You see why you would succeed? And being limitless, it cannot stop. Your joy, your bliss, your money. So just ask yourself this. Is this relationship that you're in, does it make you feel limitless or restricted? Boom. Because love's energy expands. It has to. That's how it exists. It expands and it needs to be shared in order to exist. That's why its symbol is a ring, because it's forever ongoing. It expands. There's no roadblocks. There's no fucking obstacles. There's no walls. There's no unsafety that makes it withdraw or restricted. Your giving is receiving, because you cannot give what you don't fucking have. Replay that part. You will, however, always demand, calculate, have a tit for tat mentality if you're in a faulty energy, an ego energy that needs protection. Then you can only be competitive. So you'll count, you'll calculate, you'll demand, because in your mind, my gain is their loss, but my loss is their gain. The heart can't be competitive. It already has everything. It is love. So there's no need at all. For those of you that like the knowledge I'm blessed to share that comes through me and to my attention as a Heyoka empath and as someone who's loaded with what they call wisdom on this planet, for me, it's insight. It means it's so simple you can't see it, because when you look inwards, because you're in the faulty energy, it just shows you your faulty energies of negativity. But if you're clear and you're in your earthborn energy, then you are present. So you're not turning inward, looking at shit. You can see the hidden insight in everything outside of your world to navigate. So you don't need to rely on fear. And my wish for all of you, because it's been such a long haul, is to rid you of fear. For those who want more of what I talk about, I'm going to be doing a live today. I'm not precisely sure about the time, but it is going to be between 4:30, 5:30, 4, something like that. I'm going to try to do it early so the other half of the world can catch us and not go to sleep listening to me, though I'm just like so touched. And for all of you who want to know, I've got a new series out called Calling Out a Femme Guy. Epic.